happy, whatever day it is, Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday. Yes.
Tuesday.
Anyways, thank you. Thank you for joining us today on this live. I'm very excited to introduce you to these two beautiful ladies. We've got Shannon here and Vicky here. And I really felt it was so important that they came on live to share what's happened with them in reversing their insulin resistance and getting rid of extra love handles and starting to look better and feel better. And you guys look amazing. So I just thought it was really important that we share this because so many of us are battling and getting rid of extra. I hear some feedback.
I just shut it off, honey.
Okay, just want to make sure that it
No,
wasn't on my side.
no.
But I'm so pumped and make sure I've got the right view on here I'm putting it on gallery so we can see all of us talking. So thank you for joining us today. A lot of us are battling with different issues with excess belly fat. We're dieting and we're exercising, we're doing everything right, but nothing seems to happen. And it's very frustrating. So it's important that we learn a little bit about insulin resistance because most of us are insulin resistant. Actually, 93% of the world population is, and we
Mhm.
don't even know it. And it's not our fault. And it's a food environment, everything's modified, processed, it's lifestyle related. And we don't have a lot of big pharma's not on our side, and neither is our food industry. It's all about money. And we are so blessed to have found a protocol that really, really works, that addresses giving our bodies back what we really need, which is proper fiber, which is hard to get from the foods we're eating, and also not snacking and eating all the time. We're all addicted
Mhm.
to food
Mhm.
and sugar, and it's really difficult. And we have found something that we can sip on during the day that increases our own production of GLP-1 that's natural. It helps by 67%. And then also by putting more fiber into our lifestyle so that we can actually, our microbiome, our little bugs in our bellies are happy. And it just starts making everything better. So I'm really excited for these two ladies. I want to introduce you to them. There's Shannon and there's Vicky. Say hi.
Hi.
We had to have them on today just to share what's happened with them since they started on the protocol. And I'll be showing some pictures in a minute too. But who wants to go first? Who wants to do the first one? Oh my goodness, you got a kitty cat too. I'm so excited.
Yes, yes. He's not camera shy, I guess.
Well, Shannon,
So,
why don't we start with you? Why don't you tell everybody who you are, where you live, and let's just get started and go ahead.
okay. Well, I'm Shannon, and I am from Great Falls, Montana. And I started this program on January 2nd of
Wow.
this year.
And who introduced you to it?
Kara Palmer.
Okay.
So she has been my best friend since high school, and that's been over 45 years ago. So she
Excellent.
got me started on this because she didn't have a whole lot of weight to lose or anything, but she was feeling so sluggish and she just felt so great on this program. And so she shared it with me.
Wonderful. And I'm just blown away by your results. This is the first time we've met, so I'm very
Yeah.
excited about this. So you started in January. Why don't you like what does your day look like? Are you dieting or counting calories right now, or what are you doing?
No, I'm not counting calories. I'm much more cautious of what I eat.
Mhm.
Um, I I was a big time nighttime snacker, and I'd like to read in bed for a couple hours and eat. So I use my Unimate at night. I found the chocolate mint when warm is
Oh yeah.
wonderful to drink at night.
Hmm.
And so that just replaces my nighttime snacking as I'm reading. So,
Beautiful.
yep. And then I try to fast at least 16 to 18 hours. Sometimes it's 12, sometimes it's 14. When my husband and I traveled last week, we went 21 hours.
Wow.
So, yeah,
And you're
I'm
sipping
keeping
on
my,
that tea, like the Unamate, while you're doing it. So
yes,
has this helped get rid of the food noise?
yes, yes. Usually 10 o'clock, man, my stomach's ready to grab something. And so that's when I always have my Unimate there at work, and it gets me through till I can have a later lunch.
Beautiful. So what's happened with you since January? I'm blown away. Tell us.
I
Go ahead,
know,
tell us.
I know, I am too. Well, last year I was diagnosed as diabetic because my AC1 was 7, and then it was 6.3 for a long time. And so, uh, let's see, what was it? December 2nd of last year, it was 6.3.
Right.
Then I had a checkup yesterday, and she goes, well, she goes, I expect it from what you've been telling me about your new health plan and stuff. It shouldn't go up from them, and it might go down just a little bit. Well, it was 4.9.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's even better. I
It,
mean, that's
I know, in just 2 months.
yeah.
I know. We were all blown away. So my primary caregiver, she wants a whole bunch of information on this. She wants like what the ingredients are and the Unimate and the balance. And she goes, this is obviously really working. So,
Well, yeah, we have a lot of doctors now that you mentioned that are very excited about this because it works for everybody. Um, just you have to use it. That's it. And what it
mhm,
does, it helps heal you metabolically. So if you have weight to lose, you're going to lose that anyways, but it's going to help get your blood sugar back in order.
yeah,
That's phenomenal. And we need more voices like that. So your doctors share everything. We need more people like her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Maybe getting out there more voices. But how much weight have you lost? I'm excited about that too.
I've lost 20 pounds since January 2nd. So I noticed the scale moving slower than what the inches are coming off. My clothes are just getting way too big.
Well, show us
So,
that picture of yourself. And you just showed your clothes too a minute ago. Look at your face. There's so much
yeah,
inflammation gone. Wow.
a
And now
lot.
and now look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have collarbones now.
Isn't that
I
exciting? And you know
I
what? You're going to have
do,
a new
but
wardrobe in your
I
closet too.
know. I know.
Good problem,
And
right?
yeah, and what I really noticed is that first week, my I almost lost my wedding rings. That inflammation was gone within a week or two. And I just had to go to Walmart and find a little fakey set here, to wear until I get down to where I want to be, and then I'll have my rings resized. But um, yeah, it's just been great. And one of the major, major things, the reason why Kara told me to get on this program, I have had an open wound on my leg for 4 years. And at one point, it was so open, you could see my bone. It was down to the
Oh
bone.
my gosh.
They did a
That must have been
surgery.
painful.
Oh, ungodly, ungodly painful. And, they tried to drill through the calcium because they were thinking that's why it wasn't healing. Well, that backfired, and that's when it just really opened up. And then this last year, I just fought for a year and a half, 2 years, just for that skin to grow over. The wound was healing up a little bit, except for that last little bit. We
Yeah.
tried synthetic skin grafts, everything. And my friend Kara, that's the main reason why she got me on this is for my wound to heal. And a few weeks ago, I finally had skin grow over it. So it
Oh
is
my
actually
gosh.
healed now.
That
So,
is
and
remarkable.
that's
Can
just,
I show that?
yeah, yeah.
I can't find what the picture is before. I
Oh,
thought I had
okay.
it.
Well, here is my picture.
That's a little.
Let's hold it up a
Here's
little
my
higher.
here's my
Okay.
picture of my leg now. The
Yeah.
indentions are the compression that she had on there. So that skin has grown over. And I know I sent Vicky
You did. I thought you did.
picture of one of the
Oh, here it is.
worst
I
things.
got it.
Oh, she's
So
got
which
it.
one's
Or
hers?
Right, that one.
Okay, this is kind of yucky. So if people aren't into yucky, they might want to look away, but this is what it looked like.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And wow.
Yeah,
I am really, and I don't want to say something here. That is remarkable. And I want everybody to know that's watching. And if you have questions, we can't see them, but we'll answer them after. But I have to say something here. This is not like a cure-all thing here. This is not some kind of miracle, although it looks that way, and it kind of is, because when you give your body the right things, it can heal itself. Our
right,
bodies are miraculous. And that's all
right.
that's happening here. We are this Unimate, by the way, both these the fiber and the Unimate we're drinking, these are patented. The balance, the fiber has been around for 30 years. If anybody is old enough to remember Rexall drugs,
Oh,
they
uh-huh.
came out with this formula to help people get off statins. It's been now studied by the Cleveland Clinic, the #1 heart hospital. Both of these are in the physician's desk reference. So they're a nutraceutical, not a pharmaceutical. Anybody can use them. And there's no side effects. It's food. So this is what we're doing here, and this is how you got these results. So you just sip on this tea twice a day in your fasting window, and you take the fiber, chug it like a beer before you
Yeah,
eat, and you're good to go. I mean, it blocks the carbs. So, oh my goodness, thank you for sharing that. You that I didn't realize that this has happened, but this is sharing this with everybody out there. We need to get more voices out there, and people need to see this because you can save someone's life and get
yeah,
them off all their medications and stuff because our body, it was designed to heal itself when we give it the proper things. So, my
right.
goodness, thank you. Thank you,
Can I tell you
Shannon. This
about your
is like,
story about your cross your leg? Can I
Oh,
tell her that
sure.
story? Well, well, the first time I met Shannon, I just personally met her over right about Valentine's Day weekend, I
Yep.
think is when it was I
wow.
met her. And
Okay.
so that's when I first got to meet her in person. And we were sitting at her friend Kara's house and my friend Kara's house visiting. And all of a sudden Shannon said, "Oh my gosh." And we both looked at her and we said, "What's the matter?" She said, "This is the first time I've been able to cross my legs."
Wow.
Bless her heart. And she did me, it just happened. And I just gave me goosebumps and it's giving me goosebumps again.
Yeah, you're
So
giving me goosebumps too. I feel like I want to cry because that is so,
we take so much for granted and
Yep.
we don't think about it. But like it says, that story alone was huge to me, because who thinks about that? And it was something that she hadn't thought about, but it happened for her.
Yep.
that is beautiful. Wow.
Yep.
Thank you. That hits right here. Thank you for sharing. That's beautiful.
And I'm so
Well, we're
just
not,
proud of her for wanting to share her story. So
I'm so glad you're doing, we have to do more of this and then get some pictures organized so we can really actually post your story as our newsletter too. That is just beautiful. But we're coming back to you. We're going to do a little bit more chatting, but I want to share Vicky's story too. Vicky, you have had incredible results yourself. Why don't you, like, what does your day look like on this protocol? And then if you don't mind, I can pull up some pictures and share them.
So my day on the protocol is I start the morning with I mix mine up hot and have it as a hot drink is how I start my day. And I sip on it through the morning. I probably mix it with about 18 ounces of hot water. I sip on it and I drink about half of it and then I sip on the rest of it. And yeah, that was me in May of 23 after I'd lost my hubby in a motorcycle accident in July of 22. And I just bloomed right up. I was so depressed and just in a bad place. And I knew I had to do something. I've always struggled with weight. That was me a year in July of 24 for my birthday. And I thought, whoa, I didn't think about it. And then my friend took another picture of me, which I don't have on here right now, of me in July of 25 after I'd been on the protocol for about 3 months. And it was like, okay, I can see a change here. And all I have done is, like I said, I drink my tea in the morning. Sometimes I have lunch, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll fast 16, 18, 24 hours, depends on what I feel like. Sometimes it's 12. I don't keep it the same all the time because I like my body to not know what it's doing.
Right? Good
So
one.
So then I go ahead and make sure I have another one in the afternoon, and I might have 3 a day because I like to have something in my water. So I'm on my third one today just because I needed more to drink. So
Look at me. I got
yep,
two empties.
yep. So anyway, so that's what I do, and I have my fiber before my largest meal. But I've gotten now where I'm starting to take my fiber twice a day. Because there's if I'm hungry and I'm doing a longer fast and I feel a little bit hungry, then I'll have a balance and that'll fill me up and take care of that, what I might have. Or if I am having lunch, I'll have a balance before lunch. Do I eat a lot of carbs? No, but I still know that it's working and coating the food in my body so it doesn't raise my insulin and it doesn't,
Right.
it brings my cholesterol levels down. So I personally am going to back to the doctor tomorrow morning for my lab work because it's for my yearly appointment and I haven't had labs done since August. So I'm excited to see what my story will be
Mhm.
after labs tomorrow. So, and
So,
I've had more energy. I used to take naps in the afternoon since I've been on this protocol. So the picture in the white pants was on a cruise in the
yes, I met you
Bahamas.
there for the first time.
And that was the first time I got to meet Monica, and it's just been life changing. And to say that helping people is a mission, that's an understatement for me because more people need to know this, and I'm here to share with the world that we have something that can make everybody feel better and have hope in their life again.
And save money too. I mean, this is like
And
$5 a day,
yeah,
less than a cup of coffee. So can
and
you
not
tell
only
everybody how
that,
much weight you've lost? How much
I
weight have you
have
lost?
lost almost 30 pounds.
Okay,
Probably since that picture in July of that one in that blue dress.
here,
And
I'm
it's
gonna pull
probably
it
been
back up.
about 30 pounds and over 15 inches overall. And when I say inches, the inches part, we had a measurement tool that we used that, they shared with us to use. So it was our neck, our waist, our thighs, and our hips. So that's the measurement tool that I use. So it would have been more than that if I would have measured arms and bust and all that
Yeah,
stuff because
really.
I'm down 2 pant sizes. I haven't wore a size 9 in jeans in probably 35 years. But I'm down 2 sizes. I'm wearing medium size tops now instead of extra large. I just feel good. I just feel like, and I'm gonna be 70 years old in July, so I'm
Well,
pretty
I don't
excited.
know. I
She
think we're all
looks
looking
good, doesn't
younger.
she?
Yeah, she looks pretty good. Well, just think about all the new clothes we have in our closet. You know how we always keep our stuff?
Yep.
It's like you go in there, you don't have to spend any money, you just all of them fit into some new clothes and keep the bigger ones to share with people. Because once we see you the way you are, we don't remember what it was
What we
like
used to
before.
wear. That's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Here's something I struggled with the other day is I still don't see myself as thinner where other people do. Um, yes, the other day, Sunday, I guess it was, I had to go shopping. I knew I had to start buying some new clothes. So I was at Walmart, but you know what? I gravitated right away to the 4X's.
Yeah,
And it was like, no, that's going to be way too big on me. And, I ended up buying a shirt smaller, but it's still fairly big on me. And I was like, oh gosh,
isn't that beautiful?
you
That
That's
know.
is so
wonderful.
rewarding.
So
That is so beautiful.
and
Oh,
and I know other people probably struggle with that too. They don't see themselves as, I made the comment to Kara one time. I said, I always feel like I'm the biggest person in the room. And I still feel that way, even though others have told me, no, you're not, but it's hard to get my mindset
it is. Yeah,
changed.
Mhm, mhm.
because
And
you see yourself still that way. It
yeah,
doesn't go away that fast. It's going to take a little bit of time, I think, for that adjustment. You have
right.
to look in the mirror more often, go and stand in front of the mirror.
Do the
That's
move.
that's yeah. I mean, I when I think about that, think about how many people feel that way. I'm going to show my before picture because I want to share that real quick because we all have these struggles. We've all been there. Maybe some of us haven't, but most of us have. If you're in I'm 66 now. I keep saying 65, but I just turned 66. So I'm 66 and I have been on every single diet out there.
Me too.
I can imagine. I even did the cabbage soup diet for a while. I'm very active. I didn't blow up, I should say, and I'll show my picture. I blew up after my mom got sick with cancer. I was her primary caretaker. It was a very emotional time for me, and I was going through a divorce at the exact same time.
Mm.
So it was like a double whammy. I mean, talk about your cortisol being high and everything. So I blew up like this, and you know what? I'm smiling in this picture, but I know I wasn't happy in this picture. I was so depressed about myself
Mhm.
because I would go to the store to go shopping and I couldn't fit into the clothes I used to fit into. And nothing looked good on me. I just wanted to hide. And a good friend of mine reached out to me and told me about this protocol, and I got started in 90 days. That's not me. In 90 days, I went from looking like that to this 25 pounds, 4 dress sizes in inches. And I mean, you can see I'm running a marathon here. I've done 10 marathons. This is in Niagara Falls, and look how poofy I am and how much inflammation I had in my face.
Mhm.
Well, just like you're blown away by your results, I was blown away by my results because it got rid of that inflammation. It just kind of started falling off me, these inches. And people noticed. I mean, people were saying, "What are you doing?" Like, because I was hiding anyways. I didn't want to see anybody because I was not happy with myself. And I feel really happy that someone cared enough to share this with me because it's easy. I've been using this protocol
Mhm.
now. I'm never going to stop. It's been over 3.5 years. It's easy. I just drink my Unimate twice a day. I take my fiber before I eat, and I haven't dieted or counted calories. And when you're 66 and you're finally not dieting or counting calories, my goodness, it's like,
Yeah.
why
It's a
did it?
big celebration.
I know. I mean, well, I wish I could have found this in my 20s, right? Like, but I'm happy it's
Right.
now. Better
Well,
late
and
than never.
the beauty of it about it, it's not a weight loss protocol. I want people to be aware of that. It's
Yes,
restoring your metabolic health. We are so sick and we don't realize what's causing our illnesses. So we need to stop
exactly.
and, stop and take a look, say what's going on here. You ask, your medical professionals, nothing against them, but they're not taught about metabolic health, so to speak,
No,
most of them. And so, but we're learning this and we have this answer now that's helping other people. And like you said, they're both listed in the physician's desk reference against right up there against the statins and all that other stuff. So it's a nutraceutical and not a pharmaceutical, and it's 90-day money back guarantee. You don't have nothing to lose.
Yep.
and everybody can
Well,
use it because it's food.
Yep.
yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
this
Go ahead,
is
Shannon.
something that is sustainable. I mean, when you diet, I've been on different programs where the weight loss came off real fast, but boy, it sure did come back on real fast too, because it just wasn't a lifestyle that I don't think anyone can really obtain to the rest of their lives, where this is something that is so easy. And I don't, if I want something a little sweet,
You can
I
do
might
it.
have it,
Mhm.
Yep.
You
you
do it.
know,
Yep.
and I don't feel so guilty. Where before it's like, boy, you eat something wrong and you gain 2 pounds.
Oh,
At least
yeah.
that's what it was with
Isn't
me.
that a fact? Yep.
And so then you just give up. Where this is something I see I can do long term, you know, and
And didn't you say now your husband has started it with you?
yes, my husband started with me.
That is
Because
so
you
beautiful.
were
Now it's a
talking,
family affair. Yep.
yeah, you were talking about your husband and his heart. Well, my husband has a very bad heart. He's had several congestive heart failures. So his heart is only working at 28%. So, he's looking to where he needs a heart transplant. But I really think once he gets this and gets his, insulin levels regulated and
The
metabolic,
heart
all
will be
that
happy.
done.
The heart will
Yes,
be happier. Yes.
yes.
Mhm.
And so I'm anxious to see what his A1C is going to be next time he sees the doctor.
No, that's beautiful. And you made a really, really good point about dieting and being sustainable. Diets work, they've worked for all of us, but they're not sustainable. When I think
Right.
about the word diet, I think of deprivation. And
It-
since I started this protocol, I haven't felt any deprivation. If I, like you said, if we want to go out and have dessert, I just make sure I take my fiber first. That's it.
Yep.
It's that simple.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's awesome. Well, ladies, I want to give you, if you had one sentence to say to someone who's watching today that may be thinking, should I do this or not? Should I try it? What would you say to them?
I would say, don't be afraid. You don't have anything to lose. Like I said, 90-day money back guarantee. And I would say, just do it and follow your coach. The person you sign up under, or their person, the partner that they signed up under, will help them. You're not going to do this alone. You have a coach, you have somebody that's going to help you. Just listen and communicate with them. To me, that's what's huge. If you follow the protocol, you will have success, because we have over 1 million people on this protocol having success.
Exactly. Yes,
And we're
with
in over
clinical
63 countries.
results.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep, and we're in
exactly.
over 63 countries. So like I said, it's proven it works. So we know it works if you follow it. And it's so simple. We call it stupid simple because it's so easy. Drink 2 drinks and take a fiber before your largest meal and you're golden.
I would say
Exactly.
do it just to feel good.
Hmm.
Um, I know I was just so sluggish before. And I mean, I come home after work and if I had dinner, then it was bedtime. I
Right. You
was
want to go to
just so
sleep.
tired. But so do it just to help yourself feel good. I mean, you just notice the difference so quickly.
Yes.
And your inflammation goes down. My walking, I used to just get tired. My office is in the front of the building and the copier's in the back. I'd be so worn out by the time I got back to my office. And now it's just like boom, boom, boom. I walk faster and you get the bonus of weight loss and an extra bonus of, your blood work coming back so much better.
And your clothes fitting looser.
Yep. And your
Yeah,
clothes fitting
because
looser. So those are just the
it's beautiful.
bonuses. But
Hmm.
do it just to feel good.
Well, that's a really good message from both of you. And you talked about the money back guarantee, and get with these ladies because they have a discount link. So you can get a discount on this. That's a lifetime discount. Don't pay full price. Get the discount. So reach out to these ladies. They can share their discount with you. And thank you for sharing today. We're going to have to do this again. We'll just need some clothes and some more pictures.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a lot of fun. More
Great.
people need to hear this story. So we'll be doing this again. So thank you so much, both of you, Vicki and Shannon. It's been an honor to meet you today and to be able to share this with everybody that's listening. And any questions, we'll get to them. We can't see them, but we'll make sure we answer all your questions when we take a look at our Facebook like restreams. So thank
Well,
you,
thank you,
everybody.
Monica, and thank you
Thank
everyone for
you.
joining.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.